Happy Friday. How are you doing, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's having an awesome day. Hopefully, you're enjoying the new look I'm going for. There may be some tweaks in the near or far future. I don't know. Let me know down below on what your thoughts on this new look. This is probably going to be the thumbnail. I'm trying something new, so let me know how it looks. But why I cannot vote for a Democrat, and I'm going to show you in two videos. I'm going to elaborate. So the first one is from a Fox News anchor, or whatever we want to call her.
She's leaving the Democratic Party. You're down
Honest,
one.
Down one. We were already down that one, and probably everybody else who's says that they're a Democrat and is supporting her online or tuning in. I think that's a part of a show that she's going to have this new 30-minute shows. Tulsi Gabbard hasn't been a Democrat for a very long time, and it's not because I'm pissed off that she criticized the 2016 primary process and
Sounds like
upset
she
Debbie
is.
Wasserman Schultz. She has been vindictive and spiteful and angry towards Democrats. She's attacked our infrastructure. I thought certainly in the last primary, in the 2020 primary, that she would have been a lot happier if Donald Trump had ended up winning. She does things that are completely inexplicable. I'm certainly not going to sit here and say that she has any direct ties to Russia, but I don't know how you end up in a position where they refer to you as our girlfriend on Russian state TV.
You can't control that.
Yes, you can. You can control what you say.
How?
You can
Go to Russia and tell them, please don't say those things?
No, you could do things like not go on television and say that what we're doing here in the U.S. in terms of the free press isn't that different from what's going on in Russia. They throw people, journalists, out windows in Russia. What happens here? Maybe you don't get to ask your question. She went to visit Assad in 2017 without telling the party leadership and came back and said that the people that she met supported him.
I mean, was it true? Was it true that do the people that are in Syria support their leader? If it's true, then it's true.
Someone guilty of terrible war crimes. Steve Bannon liked her so much that he had to get her a Trump Tower meeting right after he won the election. Why would Steve Bannon take such a shining to Tulsi?
Cheap.
What
you're trying to do, first you do it with Russia, now you do it with Bannon. What you're saying is if somebody else likes you, that's on you. I can't help it. I have some fans that can be kind of strange. That ain't my fault.
Steve Bannon isn't just kind of strange.
Well,
I'm saying if you're a Democratic official and Steve Bannon and Donald Trump think that you're aces and they want to meet with you and maybe consider you for being in the administration, you are doing something wrong.
It's not Joe Biden's fault that Joy Reid likes him.
That's just, I know that she's not a politician. I understand. She's a media authority personnel on the five. But her response, it's like she had all the talking points that Hillary Clinton came up with, and she wanted to be sure to repeat them all to drive it home to the viewers of Fox that Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian asset, even though I can't prove it. She's on the side of the Syria dictator because she met with them, and when she came back, said that the people in Syria liked their dictator. But look at all the war crimes this person committed. Look how terrible Tulsi is just to even say that on television or say that publicly. How dare she? That's the type of response I'm getting out of this, or how I'm interpreting this. Oh, but then we have the wonderful top third Democrat, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is my moment.
I would pay to see
I've
that.
been waiting for this, for trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I'm going to punch him out, and I'm going to go to jail, and I'm going to be happy.
That is the Speaker of the House. That is the third top Democrat. Third top Democrat. Just a few years ago, she was the top Democrat because she was the Speaker of the House before Biden got elected, becoming the top Democrat, and Vice President Kamala Harris being the second top Democrat. These are children running our country. Oh yeah, Biden with his red wedding or whatever you want to call it, V from Vendetta speech. I know I did a video on that where he's pretty much saying, if you're a MAGA supporter, you believe in Make America Great Again, you're an extremist. You're an extremist for wanting your country to be better. These are children running our country, and they're Democrats. They are Democrats. They're acting like children. This is middle school antics, middle school tactics, and people are suffering for it. I should have brought up the story of the 19-year-old who was either fundraising or was into politics, got in a disagreement with someone in their 30s or 40s, and the guy ran him over because he was a Republican. Well, I do blame that person for killing them, but when you have people in the media saying Tulsi is a Russia asset, so therefore, who cares if someone supports her gets harmed? Clearly, they're Russian assets. Can't prove it. But if anything were to happen to them, I wouldn't feel sad. That's what you're pretty much saying. That person, I don't know what her name is. I don't really watch Fox News that enough to know every one of those names. But I do know what she described, or who she described, was Hillary Clinton. She's bitter. She's a bitter old witch that needs to leave politics and be never been spoken to again. She has caused more harm to America than most people have. And she hasn't even been in government that long. Yeah, sure, she was the first lady of Arkansas. She was the first lady while Bill Clinton was in office, and she was a senator, and then she's Secretary of State under Obama, under Benghazi happened. But the vibes I get from her is what that lady described Tulsi as. She was describing Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton, the one that started most of the rumors against Tulsi, because Tulsi voted for Bernie Sanders and not Hillary like she was told to do in Hawaii. Because the will of the people of Hawaii in that district said that they wanted Bernie Sanders. So she voted for Bernie Sanders. She went against the evil witch of the Democratic Party and was been burned. And now is kicked. Now she left the Democratic Party, but she was pretty much kicked out by Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton made it to where she did not feel welcome within in the party. Not to mention that she's seen the idiot that we have running the country. We have the third person that's running the country, and they're war hawks. They keep on sending money to Ukraine, prolonging the conflict, not calling for peace. And this is why I cannot vote for a Democrat. Not saying Republicans are much better, but at least with the Republicans, they call out their own. When a Republican says something stupid or just plain out wrong, they get out there, they say, Representative so-and-so is wrong. And this is why we're wrong. This is not who we are as Republicans. This is not who we are as Americans. And we do not support what this person said. You don't hear that from a Democratic Party. Oh, there's, I forget what house he was in, but a congressman said, a Republican, he was from Arkansas or Georgia maybe, where he said a female cannot get pregnant when they're being raped. They have mechanisms that shut that off. And he was chastised. He was primaried out. And that's what the Republicans do. I mean, they speak up against their own, maybe for political reasons, but they call that out. They want to be appearing civil, or the illusion of being civil. Maybe not anymore, because look where pretending to be civil against the Democrats gotten them. They're in a no-win situation. But I would rather vote for a Republican or a Libertarian member over a Democrat, because they're backstabbing people. Anyways, that's my video for the Friday. Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Do you like the new background? You like the dynamic of it? Let me know down below. Do you agree with me that Democrats are vindictive? Or do you disagree? Let me know. Either agree or disagree. Leave a comment down below. With that, have yourself a wonderful weekend.